Luxury is dying very much in the last 6 months. You're finding the call out from the dupe fashion, which means fake fashion. Now, I've lived in Asia for many years, so I've seen the progression of dupe or fake eyewear progress so much that it's incredibly difficult to compare the two. Now, today, for me, Gucci sunglasses is proving that luxury is dying. And in this video, I'm going to compare the vintage Gucci with a modern Gucci glitter frame since 2021, which I purchased. One is pure Italian craftsmanship that has lasted years without scratch, and the other flimsy, mass-produced and falling apart after just really 3 wears. If you've ever wondered, are Gucci sunglasses worth it today? Or why vintage eyewear is becoming more valuable, then this is for you. Let's check out Gucci. Okay, this is Gucci of today and Gucci vintage. 1960s, I'm guessing, craftsmanship, handcrafted. Why do these eyewear look incredibly new still after 60 years? And that the lens, beautiful lens, and there's not even scratches on it. I was just shocked. And when I bought these at the Arezzo market, they didn't even come in a case. So, the question is, why are they still looking good? Well, first of all, the hardware. The hardware refers to how they're put together. This is a gorgeous brass inspired by pillars. Beautiful frame. Even the screws. The lens. I mean, why has the lens haven't even got a scratch on it? They have been worn. These have been really well worn. They feel comfortable. So it's all in the hardware. It's all in the material. And Gucci, is not made in Italy. They use Toxica. I'll put that in. I've written it in Asia. It's mass produced now. So this isn't mass produced. This would have been 100% made in Italy and made, well thought, well designed. I mean, you wouldn't have seen these at all until they were on the shelf. That's changed as well. And then look at the symbol. You still have that today, but look at that hardware. Look at that hardware. It's just gorgeous. It feels gorgeous and it looks gorgeous. It's really, really cute. And then you've got also even the made in Italy. It's not faded. It hasn't gone off. So therefore, the materials have changed in Gucci, and that is also in its clothing. Let's have the Gucci glitter frame that I bought in Venice in 2021. This is coming out of Asia. I live in Asia. I see dupes all the time. I'm going to be taking these to Asia in a couple of months and we're going to compare them. These honestly are coming out of the same factory in the sense of where fakes are made. The material's different. Now, the reason I'm saying that, the technology used to make eyewear in Asia now, they can mass produce these in minutes, right? It's all digital, I can tell. And I've got fake dupe pairs and we'll do a comparison. I'll bring them all together. Even this, this is just cheap metal. The glitter, it comes off. The made in Italy is already coming off. I have this with my fake eyewear. As I said, I live in Asia and I live in Italy. I know the difference. Why is modern Gucci, it isn't the luxury anymore, because it's about fast fashion, it's about mass producing, really targeting Americans and Asians, to be honest, who really go for the name Gucci. But it's changed. I've seen the deterioration even after the pandemic. Now, how can you spot the Italian craftsmanship? Well, it's very, very simple. You're not going to find them in the Gucci Florence store. You're going to find them at vintage markets, Arezzo, Lucca. They're all on my YouTube. This is where I found these, and you can instantly tell. You can tell the difference. You don't have to be an expert. The wear and tear. And they do sell fakes at the Arezzo and Lucca market. Replicas, right? And you can tell the difference. Look at the difference. You can't have the same hardware 60 years ago to now. So my trend forecast is, and that is again, if you're for quality opposed to quantity, if you're in your 50s and you're really looking for rare and unique eyewear, I mean, I know that I can walk in Florence or Rome or anywhere in Italy and no one's going to be having these. I know they're going to certainly have these, right? So I'm not going to stand out. And for me, it's all about standing out. And, you know, why does Gucci Vintage win? Because you can buy a pair of eyewear, but you can't buy style. And these are really handcrafted, what I grew up with. I grew up with everything that took a long time to make, right? And it'll always win because of its uniqueness. That's it, really. The uniqueness is what I'm always after for. So don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok and that. And I've done lots and lots of videos on this. And as I said, you know, the attack on luxury fashion that Asia is regarding Gucci is big. And Gucci has dropped 30% in revenue. What do you prefer? Do you really care? Do you prefer the modern Gucci? You want to be seen with the trend? Or do you want to be standing out, being unique, going to university and getting that attention, which I often get, whether it's Switzerland recently, people will come up and they say, I really like your unique style. And I'm like, yeah. And that's what I've always been about. So, vintage Gucci, I'm telling you, the Gucci of today, I walk into the boutique and I walk out straight away. And I'm going to, my next video, I'm going to share with you the Dior vintage eyewear. Again, the hardware, the lens is incredible. I did a video at Pitti Uomo for it. Lens are like your feet, right? Good lenses, bad lenses, fake sunglasses will ruin your eyes. Ever thought about that? So in the past, vintage lenses were expensive, but they lasted. The lenses on these are terrible. Even my prescription lenses in the last 10 years have really deteriorated. Give love into your eyes. It's not just about style. And with vintage, you will know that it's good quality hardware. Vintage is about the hardware and the unique style. And I'll get excited because I'm going to show you my Dior, which sourced from Austria. Dior mainly got their eyewear made in Austria, not Italy. And I'll tell you that later.